Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at a faction box for the Cthulhu Wars. This is an expansion called Opener of the Way. This faction has a bunch of stuff in it. It's a really cool heavy box. Manufacturer retail price is about $50. So that's about what you'll expect to pay, probably a little more depending on the rarity of this at the time of your purchase. These just came out as I'm filming this, so it's not going to be as hard, but it'll still cost you a little bit because there's a lot of people that didn't get in on the Kickstarter. Now this contains rulebook, faction sheet, 6 unique spellbooks, and 18 miniatures. The miniatures are Yog-Sothoth, 6 Alkalite Cultists, 4 Mutants, 3 Abominations, 2 spawn of Yog-Sothoth, and Power and Doom tokens. So let's open this up and see what's inside, because that's the point of the show. Now this one changes the rules quite a bit, is my understanding. Obviously I haven't had a chance to play it yet because Wyatt just got these and haven't had a chance to play. We're supposed to play tomorrow though, so hopefully I'll have a better idea of some of the factions. Okay, the box is nice quality, it's real smooth. Here's the Omega Edition rules for Opener of the Way. Now these were collected in a hardbound thing that was done for Kickstarter, so if you didn't get a chance to get that, I highly recommend it if you can afford it. Otherwise, be careful with these because, you know, they're just paper. They're nice quality, they're just, you know, you don't want to destroy them. There's some really cool art in here, but yeah, nothing too fancy. There's a list of contents of the box. So yeah, so that's the rule book, rules addendum, and here is the faction card for them. We did look at the thick cardstock ones, and I think those are way better, but this is pretty nice quality. I'll give them credit for that. This is nice for what you're getting. I would prefer they were all cardstock, but we can't all get what we want. This is decent cardstock, it's just not as thick as the stuff I would put in them. Alright, so then there's some other info here. Let's see what it says on the faction card. Spellbooks, 8 gates are open on the map. 12 gates are on the map. In a 2 to 3 player game, only 10 gates needs to be on the map. The third one, you have units in at least 2 areas containing enemy controlled gates. Fourth one, lose 1 of your own units in battle. Fifth one, your Great Old One is in the same area with an enemy Great Old One. And lastly, awaken Yog-Sothoth. Alright, figure cost isn't bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yog-Sothoth's only 6 points. Alright, so let's get that out of the way. Alright, here's our spell books. One of them is... okay, it's not missing. It's just over there. I'll read these then. And let's get these guys out of the way real quick. And while I'm reading these spell books, you can look at this card. And I'll zoom in the camera so you can get a better look at this, so when we look at the minis, you can see that. Now, of course, the spellbooks are on thick card, so that is really nice cardboard. And there is a token here. Don't forget that. Don't accidentally throw it away. It looks like it's just a black circle, but on the other side there is a token. So be aware of that. Don't accidentally throw that away. Alright, first we have Dread Curse of Azathoth. Action, cost 2. Select an area and roll 1 battle die per abomination and spawn of Yog-Sothoth in play. Apply the results as kills and pains to enemy factions in the area. You choose which faction receives which results, but they choose which type of their units receives each results. No battle type abilities apply. You choose to which area each unit is pained, ignoring normal pain rules. The Million Favored Ones, post-battle. After pains and kills are resolved, replace any or all surviving alkalites with mutants, mutants with abominations, and abominations with spawns of Yog-Sothoth. You can replace the spawn of Yog-Sothoth with as many mutants as are in your pool. Channel Power, battle. After rolling battle dice, you may pay 1 power to re-roll all dice which are not kills or pains. You may do this more than once. Wow. Alright, number 4. They break through. Ongoing. You can summon monsters at enemy-controlled and abandoned gates. You do not need to have any units present in the area. Wow. Dragon Ascending. Once only. Once during the game, at any time, set your power to be equal to the current power of one chosen enemy faction. Flip the spellbook face down after use to indicate you cannot use it again. Alright, that's kind of neat. Dragon Descending, once only. Once during the game, when you perform a ritual of annihilation, you receive twice the normal doom points. Flip the spellbook face down after use to indicate you cannot use it again. Okay, so this might be slightly overpowered. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about this one. This could be a challenge, let's say. All right, so here we've got a mutant. It's a pretty cool looking mini. It's just some guy pulling his skin off to reveal the I don't know what that is. Intestines, maybe? And he's got 4 arms now. There's 2 coming out from under the skin. So he's on his way to becoming something else. Something horrible. Alright, so that one looks pretty cool. I'm assuming he's on his way to becoming, yeah, awful. So let's look at the, oh wait, is that the mutant, or is that the... No, that's the abomination, my bad. This is the mutant. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, well this guy's smaller, and he still sort of looks human. I don't know. Then you've got your regular cultists, they always look the same. They're just purple, or magenta. I don't want to get complaints that I didn't say magenta. Alright, so we got different guys here, and then we've got the, I believe these are the spawn of Yog Sothoth, which are really sketchy looking grasshopper type creatures. So that's a considerably bigger mini, obviously. And all these are very detailed. I'd actually say the back of this one's a little less detailed, but it doesn't need to be more detailed. The front makes up for it considerably. Up here, look at all that detailing. These are flexible vinyl plastic, but they are glued on. So if they come off, you could probably reattach them. Yeah, this one looks like it's 3 pieces. The alkalites are just 1 piece, and I think the littler guys are too. So that's those. Now let's look at the big one. So I don't know which way is the front on him, because there's really nothing to indicate that. So it's kind of hard to tell which direction he faces, but I kind of suspect it doesn't matter. It definitely has like some kind of like weird eye-like things up here, I think. I don't know, that might be pareidolia talking, but it's kind of hard to tell. There's like a certain H.R. Geiger look to this one that I can't really distinguish what's going on. So it's a very big mini. It's very heavy. It looks like it is made out of a couple pieces though, but it's hard to tell. I think this top part here is 1 piece because there's a little seam right here, but you can't really see it too well. But yeah, he's standing on a gate. I know that's really difficult to see in the video, but this is the edges of a gate. So from having seen the other plastic gates they did, I know that's what he's standing on. But that's the only reason I know that. So yeah, pretty detailed, pretty creepy looking. This would look really awesome painted up, like all of these would, honestly. But that is what is inside the Opener of the Way box. I think these might be a little broken. as far as playability goes. I think it might be a little overpowered, but that's just from a beginning glance. That would be my main concern, is that this faction might be significantly overpowered. But I think we'd have to play it out and see. It might be worth investing in as a different faction, but be aware there is potential that after a few games, if you haven't figured out a strategy, you may want to put this one off limits, because it does seem a little broken. But that's not my decision to make, that's yours. But that'll do it for this episode. This was Opener of the Way for Cthulhu Wars. You, of course, do need the core box. But that'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you for watching and supporting the channel, and we hope to see you on the next episode of What's Inside.